What's going on, guys? Back with Games here, more Elden Ring and the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Last episode when we left off, it was a pretty cool episode. We carried on making our way through Amir's questline, the dude that's in this cathedral, and explored the rest of this area, figuring out what these finger ruins were about. And we then returned to him. He then gave us a map that pointed in this direction to, I guess, find another set of finger ruins. But other than that, we did actually take on Mesmer in the dark by the dark chamber entrance. And yeah, that means we should have completed the Shadow Keep. It was a very cool fight. He was quite challenging, but I think he could have been harder, but that was probably more based on our Shadow Tree level, blessing level. So we might have been able to do him a bit earlier, but I did want to save him because he was advertised as the big bad of the DLC. But with that being the case, you might notice our loadout being a bit different, and that is because I have used his remembrance to get his weapon, being the Spear of the Impaler. It's got quite interesting stats. You'll notice the fire damage is higher than the physical damage, but the physical scaling is actually higher than the fire scaling due to the its scaling with two stats, being strength and dex. Pretty cool weapon. We've also changed our talisman slightly by giving ourselves the axe talisman to enhance our charge attacks. Other talismans are the same, and that's because although its R1 combo isn't super interesting, being a regular spear, probably quite good to power stance it, because power stance spears are very powerful and got some interesting combos. Our R2 attack is either a regular throw, but if we charge it, we have a longer throw that also has a fire explosion effect, which is really cool. But the main selling point of this weapon, or what looks to be the main selling point of this weapon, I haven't really tested it out, is the weapon art. We have three inputs. We have our first input is like a big sweep, then we've got a second input which is some jabs, and then our third input is like a slam down that releases his spears, which is like Mesmer's big combo move that he does in the middle of the fight. So it should be quite interesting to use it. We might not use it for the longest amount of time just because the R1 combo is quite boring to me, but there might be a chance that we do some power stancing with some other spears. Saying that, they're great spears, so I'm not sure what the power stance great spears moveset is like. I know the regular spears power stance moveset is very fun, but we'll wait and see. But at the very end of last episode, we were taken out by another tree sentinel after taking two out down here, and there was a third one waiting for us. But I'm not entirely sure where they've gone, which is a bit strange. Just have to keep an eye out, I think. Last episode we did also go up here and discover the Shaman village. Very interesting location with a really cool sort of theme music to it. So I'd recommend going back and watching that if you haven't seen it. A lot of these dudes. I don't think I'm going to take all of them on. A little bit disappointed by the throwing damage at the moment. Oh, I'm not sure if these guys are just resistant to fire. Definitely something over here though. It looks like another sort of falling star beast. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, it's another Falling Star Beast. Hoping we'll be able to stagger this guy with the headshots we can get off. I really did not want to be grabbed by that, and I knew that was going to happen. I don't like fighting the Falling Star Beast. It's a little bit better because we're out in the open rather than being in a tight enclosed area. Hopefully he'll give us a nice reward. We need to make sure to get our runes. I've noticed how much stamina throwing this uses. It's like half a stamina bar. Actually managed to stagger him. Quite a satisfying finish there. Gravitational missile. Very interesting. Another sorcery. Sounds very cool. Sounds like a black hole gun type spell, I guess. Very cool. Not sure what to make of the weapon so far. I think it's quite cool, but I do think that charge throw uses a bit too much stamina. There's quite a lot of sights of grace up here. There's one at the top of the hill. One just here. Might have something to do with all the hand enemies though. Okay, we can throw it from horseback. Getting absolutely mobbed. Please don't let me die like this. I just want to use the weapon art. I think that's a fight better off ignoring. There's such a ridiculous number of those. Blasphemous Blade would sort them out. Such an overpowered weapon. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Such an annoying attack. I think I'm just going to ignore these guys. They're more of an annoyance than anything else. Especially when they do that. I do wonder where that other tree sentinel went. I guess we'll never know. That did give us the talisman there. Yeah, because if you go back to the end of last episode, there was definitely another one down here. Because they took us out. Unless it was like some sort of glitch that one of them respawned or something, I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you do. Just a disappearing tree sentinel. Let's have a look at that talisman. Very similar to the crimson one. I think if we go back down to Amir, see what he has to say now we've rang that bell. Reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls, ringing the bells.
Hello there. I heard another sound, coloured by your essence. Simply exhilarating, I must say. The stars are dark tonight. But rest assured, this is no ill omen. On the contrary, I believe that this portends a magnificent starry cascade. Now, take this. My final gift to you. May you join the glimmering stars above. Oh yes. I believe I can feel it brewing. This evening is a sign of a greater night to come. Do you recall what I said? That Marika and the fingers that guided her were unsound from the start. Well, the truth lies deeper still. It is their mother who is damaged. and unhinged. The fingers are but unripe children, victims in their own right. We all need a mother, do we not? A new mother. A true mother who will not give birth to further malady. May you
Quite
join
strange.
the-
Not sure what this guy's obviously planning. Yeah, not sure where that is. Well, it does kind of look like where we are, looking at it. So maybe there's an entrance somewhere. Let's talk to this lady.
I told you once, I've no interest, but I must admit Count Emir did perhaps an exception, isn't?
Yeah, not sure. Let's rest at the site of grace. And have a think. Okay, so there. Mia's actually gone. I don't know if there's a...
Forgive me. I failed you. Failed to birth you whole. But it won't be long now. I will soon be a mother. I will give you new life. I assure you. You will have life. Please, will you allow the two of us? It isn't much to ask. Please, will you allow the two of us this time alone? It isn't much to ask.
Can't see any sort of entrance. Not sure at all.
Emir is a shining star, in our eyes. The only star upon the black canvas of the night. Our meeting with the Count taught us of the star-draped sky. We know that we cannot reach out to touch it, but we can peer up at its brilliance and heed its guidance. We will never again lose our way in the night. I have spoken far too freely. Pay me no mind. Let us focus on our shared purpose, our service to Count Emir.
Quite ominous. Combo seemed to work pretty well against them there. Not sure who that was because they were dressed in the same armour as Hinterland upstairs, or however you say her name, but their name was different. So I don't know if there's any relation there. Looks like quite a cool weapon here. Got split damage between physical and magic, but it's not actually too bad. I think for level 1, depends if it's a somber or a regular smithing weapon. Scales solely on dex. Looks like it's got multiple effects, so physical damage, magical damage and blood loss build up. But then same strong attack effect as the spear in that you throw them. And then it's got the really cool scatter shot throw that we saw her do. That can cause a lot of blood loss build up. Very, very cool. I do like the Smith script weapons. I think they just need to do a little bit more damage. Fingerprint Nostrum. Not sure what that is. So it looks like we've got another HP drain power increase, but it's more for the sorcerers and incantation users. So pretty cool that they've got one of them. I do want to talk with Hinterland before ringing that bell, just so we don't advance the quest any more.
Now, be on your... Stop. What did you just say? Wait, no. Say nothing. I have one star alone, and only his words will do. I will say this much. I am in your debt, but I will hear no more. I have one star alone, and only his...
Quite interesting though. I just want to double check if we have enough runes to level up. May as well go for HP again.
Be on your way, I will hear no more. Be on your way, I will hear no more. Be on your way, I will hear no...
Definitely exhausted their dialogue, so I don't know if there's anything else to say about this other person sort of dressed like them attacking us underground. Just going to double check to see if Amir has anything to say about it.
Please, it isn't...
Doesn't look like it though. So I guess all that's left to do is ring that bell, and then we might have to rest at Site of Grace again, and then we'll be able to maybe talk to Amir. He should move out of the graveyard, I think. Well, I hope. Not entirely sure. It's very cool how all this is sort of hidden down here. Based on the co-op and the stake here, Guessing this might trigger a boss fight then. Okay. No idea where we are, but that definitely looks like a boss. Very creepy boss, but a boss nonetheless. Reminds me a little bit of the spider in Bloodborne. But it looks like it might be a good idea to summon our spirit ashes. It looks very, very creepy. That was lucky. That was also lucky. See if we can get the weapon art off. Nice stagger there. Too long of recovery was far too long though to be able to take advantage of it. Not too bad for a first attempt, so I don't think. So let's give this another go. Don't know if it's worth talking to Amir again, see if he has anything to say about what's just happened. Looks like he's not here. Neither is Jolan. Interesting. I'm guessing we have to take down this boss then. Good start to the fight. Very good start to the fight. Looks like that attempt didn't go quite as well. But looking how long this episode has been, I think here's actually a good place to wrap it up. And then next episode, we'll start it off with a bang and try and take this thing down, I guess, this boss down. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode and been enjoying the series so far. If you have been enjoying the series, make sure to like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on anything. Also, let me know down in the comments below if there's anything you think I've missed, or there's anything else from the DLC you'd like me to show off. That's always appreciated. But thanks again for watching. I always appreciate having you guys here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.